Hello, road scholars. Welcome back to Highway Hacks. I am your host, Penny. If I sound like I'm shivering, it's because I am. I'm currently in Laramie, Wyoming. It's 5 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing at 40 miles per hour, and I can barely see the hood of my Peterbilt through the snow. Winter in America is beautiful on a Christmas card, but for a truck driver, it's a constant battle with physics. One mistake on an icy bridge or a sudden gust of wind can end your trip or your career in a split second. To help me stay on the road and keep my diesel from turning into jelly, I've invited a man who thinks 30 degrees is shorts weather. He's a veteran of the ice roads and the northern plains. Please welcome Winter Wade.
Thanks, Penny. Happy to be here. But let's get one thing straight. The road doesn't care about your schedule. In the winter, the road is the boss. If you don't listen, you pay the price.
Wade, you've driven through whiteouts. Let's define that for the listeners.
A whiteout is when the snow is so thick and the wind is so strong that you can't see anything. No road, no signs, no sky, just white. It's like driving inside a glass of milk.
Whiteout.
Today, we're talking about 3 things: winterizing the truck, black ice, and the chain law.
Okay, Wade, it's freezing outside. My Peterbilt is cold. What do I need to do before I even move?
First thing, Penny, diesel gelling.
Gelling, like hair gel.
Exactly. When it gets cold enough, diesel fuel turns thick and waxy. It won't flow through the filters and the engine dies. You need to use anti-gel.
Anti-gel, an additive for the fuel. To gel up, the verb.
You also need to check your air lines. If there is moisture in your air tanks, it can freeze and lock your brakes. We use airline antifreeze or air brake antifreeze.
Airline antifreeze.
And look at your tires. In the winter, air pressure drops when it's cold. Make sure they aren't underinflated.
Now, what about the windows? I can't see.
Use winter-grade washer fluid. The blue stuff you use in the summer will freeze on your windshield and turn into a sheet of ice. You need the orange or purple stuff that is rated for minus 30 degrees.
Winter-grade fluid. Wade, I'm on the highway now. The road looks wet, but it doesn't look icy.
Stop right there. That is the most dangerous thought you can have. It looks wet. It might be black ice.
Black ice.
Today, we're talking about 3 things: winterizing the truck, black ice, and the chain law.
Okay, Wade, it's freezing outside. My Peterbilt is cold. What do I need to do before I even move?
First thing, Penny, diesel gelling.
Gelling, like hair gel.
Exactly. When it gets cold enough, diesel fuel turns thick and waxy. It won't flow through the filters and the engine dies. You need to use anti-gel.
Anti-gel, an additive for the fuel. To gel up, the verb.
You also need to check your air lines. If there is moisture in your air tanks, it can freeze and lock your brakes. We use airline antifreeze or air brake antifreeze.
Airline antifreeze.
And look at your tires. In the winter, air pressure drops when it's cold. Make sure they aren't underinflated.
Now, what about the windows? I can't see.
Use winter-grade washer fluid. The blue stuff you use in the summer will freeze on your windshield and turn into a sheet of ice. You need the orange or purple stuff that is rated for minus 30 degrees.
Winter-grade fluid. Wade, I'm on the highway now. The road looks wet, but it doesn't look icy.
Stop right there. That is the most dangerous thought you can have. It looks wet. It might be black ice.
Black ice.
Black ice is a thin, transparent layer of ice on the asphalt. Because it's clear, you see the black road underneath. It looks like a simple puddle of water.
How do I know if it's ice or just water?
Look at the tires of the cars in front of you. If there is spray, water mist, the road is wet. If there is no spray, but the road looks shiny, that's ice. Also, look at your mirrors. If ice is starting to form on the arms of your mirrors, it's forming on the road too.
That is a great tip. Spray versus shiny.
Now, Penny, here is the golden rule of winter driving. Never use cruise control.
Why? It helps me stay at a steady speed.
If your drive tires hit a patch of ice while the cruise control is on, the computer will try to maintain speed. It will spin the tires, you will lose traction, and you will jackknife before you can even touch the brake.
Cruise control. Losing traction.
You drive with your foot, you feel the road, and you increase your following distance from 7 seconds to 14 seconds or more.
Wade, I see a big flashing sign over the highway. It says, chains required over Vail Pass.
That's the law, Penny. If you ignore that sign and get stuck, the fine is over $1,000. And if you block the road because you didn't have chains, it's even higher. It's time to chain up.
Chain up. Throwing iron, trucker sling.
You have to pull over into a chain assembly area. You get your heavy metal tire chains out of the box.
They are so heavy and cold.
They are. You lay them over the tires, drive forward a few inches, and then lock the links using a chain tightener or a T-wrench.
Links, the loops of the chain. Tightener.
And don't forget your bungees or rubber tensioners. They keep the chains tight so they don't fly off and hit your fenders.
Bungees.
Once you have chains on, you cannot drive fast. 25 to 30 miles per hour maximum. Chains are for traction, not for speed.
Wade, the snow has stopped, but the wind is incredible. My trailer is moving side to side.
You are in a high wind area. This is the secret killer in Wyoming and Nebraska.
My trailer is empty today. Is that better?
No, an empty trailer is like a giant sail on a boat. We call them empty boxes. A 60-mile-per-hour gust of wind can lift an empty trailer off the ground and flips a whole truck over. We call that a blowover.
Blowover.
If the wind is too strong, you must park. Check the weather apps for wind shear or wind gusts. If it says light, high-profile vehicles not advised, that means you, Penny.
Wind gusts, sudden bursts of wind.
Park the truck, turn the nose into the wind, and wait it out.
Okay, Wade, let's do our drill. I'll give the winter problem, you give the solution. Scenario 1. You are driving and the road looks shiny, but there is no water spray coming off the tires of the car in front of you.
Black ice. Slow down immediately without slamming the brakes and turn off your cruise control.
Scenario 2. You are climbing a mountain and the wheels start to spin. You see a sign that says, chains required.
Pull into the next chain area and chain up. Do not try to be a hero.
Scenario 3. You are driving an empty trailer and the wind is blowing at 55 miles per hour from the side. The truck feels light and shaky.
High blowover risk. Find the nearest truck stop or safe parking area and shut it down.
Scenario 4. It is minus 10 degrees and you are about to fuel up.
Add anti-gel to your tanks before you pump the fuel so it mixes well.
Wade, I'm freezing just talking about this. I'm going to turn up the heater in my Peterbilt.
Good idea. And make sure you have extra blankets, food, and water in your emergency kit. Sometimes the highway closes for 24 hours and you'll be stuck in the middle of nowhere.
I have my heavy sleeping bag ready. Listeners, today we face the cold, anti-gel and winterizing, the danger of black ice and cruise control, chaining up and bungees, the risk of blowovers with empty trailers. In our next episode, episode 13, we are going to talk about the receiver and the bill of lading. We will learn how to handle the paperwork when you finally arrive at the customer.
Paperwork, the only thing scarier than a blizzard.
So true. Thank you, Winter Wade.
Stay warm and keep the shiny side up, Penny.
See you next time on Highway Hacks.